Hi folks. Hi Carl, how are you? I think my thumbnail might go over some people's heads there. Hi Sherry, how are you feeling? Did you see guys, I was up late last night. I was reading some of the PG files from Maddie's case. But it's hard to know because some of the statements there are from police officers and you just can't trust them. But there is some interesting stuff there. I'm reading a translation, so then I'm having to go back and be like, was that actually translated correctly? It's a kind of worms there. But Michelle was talking about it in the video she just had there maybe half an hour ago. It annoyed me as well the way that I got their jobs wrong. And I corrected myself. I think at the end of the stream I think I said Jerry was a brain surgeon, but he was actually a heart surgeon. And I thought Kate was anesthetic, but she's a GP. And I was like, geez, I should have remembered that. And I didn't know Kate was a GP. So now I'm like, what else am I misremembering? But there's a lot there, and I don't want to I tried to tread lightly. But yeah, I scheduled this in for today and next week because Summer Wells case is basically a soap opera at the moment. And I don't want to make daily videos kind of talking about that stuff. So I was like, you know what? I put something in for Sunday there and go and have a chat about it. I don't even think Coronation Street is on at the moment. I was looking, because what is it with all the soaps? I don't watch them anymore, but I used to watch them when I was younger because you've no choice. That's what's on the TV. But the soaps are on basically during the week, and then on Sunday they play them all back to back. So some people watch them all week and then watch them again on Sunday. Some people only watch on Sunday. But it's a big thing. Coronation Street, EastEnders, Fair City, Emmerdale. That's good, Sherry. Brain heart, same thing. I know, but it's just like Kate, the GP, that was common. I don't know why. I don't know where I put her in that. And then it's just bothering me about other things that I forgot or I'm remembering incorrectly. And then there's a lot in the PG files as well that I haven't even looked at, and I don't know how far I want to go into it because I will get sucked in. I listened to one or two long streams as well on people who are very hardcore, kind of on the other side. I think there's a lot of rubbish, but I think some of this, there might be some truth in some of it. Is it Monday, Wednesday? Why isn't it on today? Is there no Coronation Street Anonymous on Sunday? I know Emmerdale was on this morning. And I know over here Fair City will be on a Sunday back to back, but I want to go through a few little things. And I'll throw a link in there as well. If anyone wants to come up for a chat, I'll wait like 10 minutes there before I get through some of my stuff. Don't you watch them anymore, Sarah? What's the better one? Like, Coronation Street's better than EastEnders, isn't it? I was never really got too sucked into EastEnders. Well, Coronation Street definitely, yeah. The Fair City one over here is a joke, the acting in it. Did you miss? We're just talking about Fair City in Coronation Street in the Stenders. It's a question for Gaelic there now and Sarah. Ryan Upchurch. Before you knew of him in the Summer Wells case or came across him that way, have you ever heard of him before that? Because I'm not going to lie, I didn't at all. And I know he's like a superstar in Tennessee. You did? From what song, Gaelic? Or was it from... Because I know they do well in the kind of niche kind of charts, but... Do you know what? I'll share my screen. Oh, Hollyoaks. I forgot about Hollyoaks. I seen a few creators over this side just kind of... I was like, you don't really know him. You have not heard of this guy before this, have you? I don't think they did, but I thought like when he first started talking about summer, everyone was kind of making videos and tagging him and stuff. I thought some of it was a bit kind of give me attention, but he's a superstar over there, like, isn't he? I want to show you what I did when I kind of first came across him. You didn't, Sarah? He's Tennessee. I'm just going to kill that a small bit and I'm going to share my screen. Because it's small but interesting. I think he had a concert last night, Candice, or was it the night before? Candice was going to it, allegedly, and then he made a comment in someone's live stream that he'll get her blocked at the door, haha, something like that. I don't know whether he'd follow through on that, I doubt it. But I know Candice was a big fan. But the first thing I did when I came across his name and you realise, oh, it's from music, is I went on and I just searched his name, filtered by the most popular songs, because I was like, oh, is there like a really big song that I didn't realise was from him? And I'm not going to lie, I didn't hear any of these. I know there's insane views. There's 113 million, 87 and 79. And kind of different styles as well. He's a talented guy. I think he is. Yeah, I'm going to go through it there because, Sarah, I got an awful because I have a bit of a story here now as well about, say, the Confederate flag, I suppose. But the first thing I did was listen to these songs. I was like, oh, he's not bad. He's talented. The Outlaw, the kind of flag and that. And then this one. This was the one. I'm not going to play it, but I have the lyrics. I think I have the lyrics up there. And so he has the flag and that again. And there is... guys, this is just me, being 100% honest. That's all this is. When he says no neighbour can shut me up, I thought he said something completely different. Obviously, it's an accent. It's the way he's pronouncing it. And I was like, what the hell is this? What? Did he just say what I think he did with a Confederate flag over a microphone? And it's not what he said, but it's what I heard. That was my first impression. And then I came across, this was my first time, say, coming across then, like his YouTube channel and his personality and stuff. And this is a brilliant video. A racist, and he talks about how they say he gets a lot of it because he's unapologetic about the flag. And I think there was someone basically reacting to one of his music videos, and they completely changed because they seen him with the flag, blah blah blah. This is a very good video. He talks about what the flag means to me and what the flag means to you is totally different, and you get a sense of his personality. He's intelligent. He's learning. He might have different opinions on this stuff in years to come, but he seems like a genuine bloke to me. And I know a lot of people still aren't buying that. I think also he did a video maybe last week saying he's not making YouTube videos anymore. I wish he because like he's an insane amount of following. I think so many people were reacting to him and tagging. Like if he posts YouTube his community tab, he's going to change your life. So I think there's maybe a bit of fishing for that. I don't know, but I wish I enjoy his videos. I watch more of his kind of YouTube content than I would any of his kind of music once I kind of found that stuff. And like I wish he had even a few social media execs, 1, 2, just to be able to control his community. Because I say he gets it. I'd say he gets it. Say he has it rough. But that video is basically just kind of addressing the flag, what it means to him, blah de blah de blah, kind of the racist stuff, basically. But I want to show you something now because I have also can relate to that a small bit. So this is the Cork GA rebel flags. And I always remember I would have been, I don't know, 8 or 9, going to a game up in Thurles and being like, oh, that flag is cool. I want one of them. That means rebels. The Cork GA team are known as the Rebels. So that's how that flag kind of got in. Didn't mean anything else other than that. And you'd see it at matches all the time. They'd be selling them outside the door, like. Where's my screen gone? There. Yeah. But where's the second one I have? Because I have some articles. This is just from 2 years ago. So Cork GA to confiscate Confederate flags from fans attending matches. So County Board says flags associated with slavery has no place in supporting Cork teams. Confederate flags will be confiscated from any Cork matches or any Cork fans attending hurling or football matches in Cork whenever games resume in front of fans. An appeal made by a predecessor urging Cork fans not to fly the Confederate flag because the flag has associations with slavery and racism in the Deep South in the US. So, like, that's not what I meant to anyone who was at the matches with the flags. That's not what I meant to anyone who bought one of the flags. But, like, at the same time, I completely get it. It's not something I would purchase now or purchase for a kid now because the meaning of it kind of changed for us, you know? Also, I assume a lot of this would be the kind of pressure recently would be one kind of the whole cancel culture, but also the GA is now on TV over in the States, so you can't be showing matches over there and showing a load of Confederate flags in the crowd being waved. But the flag meant rebels. That's what it meant. And the fact that it's the colours of Cork as well. Like. So I completely get Ryan's kind of argument in that video. And it's true, the flag means different things to different people. But one of the first things I Googled after that song, when I thought he said something else in that song, was the racist stuff, which brought me to that video. And you're like, oh, hang on a sec, no, I actually have a better understanding of who you are and what you're about. Whereas if I didn't, I might have just gotten that oppression. But I thought that might have surprised people to see that. I don't know why they're throwing what's Nazis. That's a really good video, by the way, if anyone hasn't seen it. And I hope he does. Did he make any since? No. Because I love some of the editing and stuff. And he's funny as well. But I think, was it Ryan initially got a lot of grief from made the Summer Wells video, kind of came at the parents as some bit. God, something's wrong, as you would, like. But look at his platform, the fact that he's given awareness to Summer, nearly 3 million people. But I think he'd be in the chats as well of is it Doug? And no thanks. I think it was maybe the Glare. I don't know, because there was beef with Benny Keith for a while, or Benny was trying to get him to meet up, talk about the case, probably look for a bit of clout. And I did see a clip from Ryan's Twitch account where he just kind of addresses that. He's thrown big. Has he? That'll probably encourage them to go harder, I suppose. If they weren't going to do it anyway. What did he rage quit at? I seen him go through true crime channels right before he got to. I presume it was Chris McDonough, is it? And the linguistic expert. He rage quit. It's probably fine for us to say it, guys, because we're deep in it. But imagine if you were only dipping your toes in for the first time now or recently. Like, where do you start? Obviously, you go back and watch Michelle's videos. That's my opinion. But it must be mayhem once you get caught in the algorithm there, the stuff that's being thrown in your face. But I know, doesn't Candace have one of those Confederate flags as well? That's still hanging up in the front room. This is from Anonymous True Crime. I'll just play these on mute. Or I might be able to. I want to show you the...
Like, share.
I think it was in a chat last night. Yeah, so he was want me to block her from the show. Haha. And are these guys, this is a different channel. No, I actually haven't watched much of this guy at all. What's his name? He's mad interested. He's mad to talk about it. I'd say he's just on edge. And on edge probably about having pieces of information wrong because everyone will jump on him straight away because he's such a platform. Dolly Vision, that's the one. I don't know much about that guy at all. Is he from he's Tennessee as well, is he? I think he is. Am I playing the piano? No, I am. I'm playing the piano there with one hand. my Navi piano. I haven't watched him much there. He is Tennessee, is he? What sneaker? Or Virginia? Oh yeah, no, he's Ryan is. That's how he popped. That's mad. But that's kind of like me now as well, to be honest. I've watched 3 of his music videos, but I've watched countless of his other YouTube videos. I like how he edits, and I think he enjoys doing them as well. It's a pity it's kind of ruined from him. Applevig, that's a tough one. My friend asked me to tell her about Summer's Case the other day. I thought, then said I don't know where to start. It would take me about 2 months. So I was saying in one video about somebody coming in. Imagine coming in, you're in the middle of watching a 5-6 hour live stream of Benny Keys play a call from Tim Mullen. How do you explain that to someone who doesn't know the case? We're out sounding mental. I thought the same. I thought he was and thank God, because if I did just look at those videos, look at the flag, if I didn't look up the lyrics, honest to God, this song, I was like, is this guy just some sort of open, unapologetic racist? Because I was shocked when I heard that sentence. But he's not at all. Nothing like that. And I thought that was a really good video kind of explaining the flag, and look, he is who he is. He seems like a very down to earth, genuine guy. Yeah. Just talking about rebel flags down in Cork, Samantha. How do I hide that now? I'm just going to post that and then I'll go back in and pin it if anyone want to call for a chat. I need to go through the dead dog stuff as well. Did you see all that? Is it Bullhorn Betty is back down in Tennessee at the moment? Pin. It would, Hannah, wouldn't it? We might have something soon now, hopefully, fingers crossed, with the if the grand jury are meeting and talking about this. The way everything played out, the way they were all talking, I think there's a good chance they are. Is that the shoes, guys? I see you on. Gaelic, was it you sent me an email on that? I must try and pull up that link. Give me 2 seconds, sir. Am I after picking things up wrong, or is there someone related to TM selling shoes that have something with summer and something with monkey on them? Is this real? I'm just looking. Glitch shoes. Has anyone got a link? Oh, is it Etsy? No. Like the screenshots don't. How can I get this down without showing? Guys, has anyone got a link to the website for the glitch shoes, or is it just the screenshots that you have? So what I've seen here is a picture of Monkey Vaughan and a shoe next to his poster, saying, "Welcome to Glitch Shoes, an amazing shoe concept by Joel Brown." Glitch Shoes, Joel Brown. There's a whole site, sneakers with dead or missing kids ads. So what this site has run ads, is it? And they're putting. I'll get you one picture there. Wait, I'll just download it. Are they using the missing kids to sell shoes, or are they just using their already advertisement to promote missing kids? What's so special about the shoes anyway? Why are these 300 quid? Oh my god. Okay, so that's the tongue of the shoe. Why are these €230? So it's a Dutch company. Guys, that doesn't seem very legal, does it? Like they're probably trying to say, like, we're promoting missing kids. No, you're not. You're. Who's looking at the inside of someone's shoe? Okay, wait. Maybe this is just the example, is it? But they're definitely using it to advertising. Maybe this is just an example of what you can put. I'm trying to give them a benefit of the doubt here. I don't think it is, though. No, they're already They already have that. That is nuts. Hi, Brandy. I have a screenshot on one of the ones on Monkey as well, but I assume that's her as well. Probably under the boys. Is this legit, like? be one thing now if they were already put something about a missing kid alongside their advertisement, but it's the inside of a tongue of a shoe. You wonder, Kim, is this some sort of trolling? But then the effort to go and make a website, and, like, it has been done. We've seen it in other cases where people just don't seem to care. But this looks like you can purchase them. That could be it. It looks like people could, so you could put your design up and then they'll sell anyone's design. But a bit of cop on there, like. Who thought that was, who's signing off on that, like? See, will I get a different name here or no? No, they all seem to be Joel Brown. Like, I kind of feel like here, like the way they're saying Joel Brown is the person who just basically decided the colours and put the middle part in. But this company is giving him a platform. Look at the price as well. My God. Yeah. And the one on the one with monkey on it looks. Is this a screenshot of an ad? I think maybe. So they're using them to advertise the shoes as well. I do love the colours on that one, but my God, who's paying that amount for shoes as well for kids? Okay, so that's what it is. But the company should be vetting and stopping any of that stuff. Surely. Like, where's the line? Hi, bloke. How are you keeping? Yeah, it's difficult when it's been done abroad then as well, isn't it, on the internet? But I'm pretty sure that company... Who is it? I don't know. I get him. And glitchy. Just want to get their socials. The Glitch is a unique and limited edition footwear brand. Oh guys, that's so distasteful, like. Look at that. Like they're making it like crime scenes and I'm putting missing kids in there. That's something I didn't know. I did see the mails, but I thought it was some sort of... what I thought is they were just using their ad space to kind of split it between this is our shoe. By the way, can you find a missing kid? I didn't think they were actually on the shoes. Does anyone know about... I'm going to pivot into a nice little story here now. By pure accident. The Italian football club Roma. Does anyone know about that story? They were after help in finding about 12 missing kids. So one of the biggest things in football transfer windows now is when a player gets signed by a club, they'll make a video on social media, on Facebook, on Twitter, and that video will get an insane amount of reach. Some genius inside Roma was like, I don't know how he... It seems obvious now. And I think more clubs should have picking up on it. But they were like, every time that we're going to do something like this in the video, if we know a video is going to get good reach like that, we're going to do something about a missing kid. Put their face in there, put their poster in there. This is a quick story about one of them. So Roma's transfer video campaign has helped to find 12 missing children. The striker says it's hard to explain the happiness he felt after his transfer announcement. So this guy was transferred and that announcement led to a Polish child being found. In 2019, Roma started using their transfer announcement videos on social media to highlight missing children across the globe. Serie A club's campaign has now helped find 12 missing children since it began. 3 years. That was the guy who did it, Paul Rogers. Roma decided to use their social media presence to take up a different cause. Pictures of missing children have been included in transfer announcement videos in order to raise awareness and increase the chances of finding them. It is a campaign that all of us here at Roma are passionate about. Supporting the club is humble and to have contributed to finding 12 children so far. The club has partnered with a number of missing children person charities across the world. UK, Italy, Greece, Belgium, Kenya and now Poland have been found after appearing in transfer videos published by the club. Isn't that amazing? with the shoes that you think so, Anna, yeah. But like, what a nightmare that is there. No, like, what do they do? What do the families of the missing kids do? You're going to have to go on and try and get some. It's going to cost you. It's going to cost you money, like, because you'll have to go into a lawyer and you're going to have lawyer fees, and you're going to have them to try and track down the website and send letters there and. But yeah, it's like, why would you want to be worrying about that? As if things aren't bad enough, you have a kid missing, and then you have things like that popping up in front of your face. I block this. There's a lot of. That's what I'm doing with That's what I'm going to try and do with this stream in my summer. I have a schedule for next Sunday as well, because it's a bit of a soap opera. It doesn't have much on Coronation Street, EastEnders, or Emmerdale. So that was my Ryan Upchurch. The milk carton kids, as far as I know, they don't. That doesn't happen anymore. That was phased out a long time ago because people said they were traumatized. But I was talking in a past video, or maybe a community post, was it, about QR codes? How now we could have QR codes instead of a picture. Yeah, that's why I made the Coronation Street, but I think it will go over a lot of people's heads what Coronation Street is. That's the fun of it, though. Oh, Brandy, I'm so sorry. Can I get in 2 seconds? I'm just going to try and get an email for him. Yeah, they're fairly good there. It has to be here. They have to put it on the website. Intellectual property rights. Customer acknowledges and agrees that Live Shoes owns all intellectual property rights in the website and services. But no, you don't. This includes material uploaded to the website. Like that's for photo campaigns or other events. So they're saying because someone uploaded photographs that they don't own to their website, they don't own those photographs, which is nonsense. And they're doing very good there now, hiding their oh. That's their email address there. I just put it into the chat. Guys, we have Monkey's website actually tomorrow. So I was doing some more keywords again this morning, and I get to finish her off. Brandy, I did send an email. It might be in junk because I never sent one before. Just email addresses for the Monkey Mail stuff. Just so I can plug that into the site if you've got a chance. Anytime. There's no rush at all. But yeah, guys, big news on Monkey, isn't it? Even Wednesday there we have the ceremony and signing of Monkey's Law, which is definitely going to save kids. Like, how unreal is that? Known making a change like that is going to save lives. Yeah, that's the email for the shoot site. That's the legal part of it. They have to put one email address in the about. Otherwise, you can't have the website. They're trying to direct you into a form that doesn't give you the email. That was a bit of a turn. I wasn't expecting that. I honestly, my first take of that when I saw that this morning was something along the lines of Roma. Was it that they were just splitting their ads and using half for a shoe and half to promote a missing kid, not putting the kid on the shoe? What else have we got going on? Oh, Michelle was talking about Madeleine McCann. Did you see that? I was saying at the start. Thank God, because I've been going mad looking for her opinion. And I did go down a bit of a rabbit hole last night, reading some of the files again and looking at some of the witness statements and then seeing where they translated correctly from the Portuguese. It's a mess. It's a mess. And I'm half afraid to go into it in case I don't come back out. Oh, the dead dog. Yeah, what's the story with that? So Bullhorn Betty went down, is in Ben Road at the moment. I got distracted there. And she found a dead dog at Don and Candace's house. Maybe down the hill. And I know Chasing put up this post because I actually seen this post before I seen Eddie's stuff, to be honest. And that's from the Hawkins County Animal Humane Society, is it? Hawkins County Humane Society, yeah. We want to inform our followers of a situation we have. There are several YouTubers who are harassing and speaking negatively about our shelter. Who's the several? Is it just Betty in jail, or is there a few? I seen that squids. Yeah, I was hit by a car, but I think Betty now was coming after him, was she? Guys, they don't have much funding or anything at all like that. I imagine there's a few volunteers inside there. Let's see, can I get something up on them? I'll just finish reading that first. What is it? So, they are claiming that dogs not at our shelter are being starved and neglected. We have taken in 3 of the family's pets and had them adopted. They were in good health. We have been helping them with food and dog houses. Now the YouTubers are claiming that one of the dogs, they're starved to death. Is that what Betty said, yeah? And is being eaten by buzzards and flies. I can assure that they had 7 dogs and still do. It was probably a dog that was hit, but not theirs. Please do not feed into this. So it's just a dog hit on the side of the road, is it? You all know how much we care for animals, and we believe these animals are being cared for. That says a lot, guys. It does. We are inundated with phone calls, emails, Facebook messages today, to the point where we have we were hard put to do what we had to do. Please believe us. If we thought that this was true, we would act. The sheriffs have been there many times and found no sign of abuse or neglect. Thank you for supporting us. Betty has said Hawkins County Humane Society! ! You don't scare me. Bring it! 4 exclamation marks. I'll, spelt wrong, let a judge decide, but you might not like the results. What? What's this about? Like, come on. We're going to get this for a while. Like, especially when something gets views, people will double down. Guys, I tend to believe them there with that. Like, why wouldn't you believe the Humane Society? Oh my god, so I didn't realise this was actually an updated one. They've named them here. We want to inform our followers of a situation we have. There are several YouTubers, and they're naming them now. Bullhorn Betty, Justice for All, Jonathan Riches. Is he Riches or Richards? Who are harassing and speaking negatively about our shelter. They are constantly harassing us and the Wells family. Don't like the way they put the Wells family in there. No, they should just keep it about themselves. But anyway, they are claiming that dogs on the Welsh property, not our shelter, are being starved and neglected. We have taken in 3 of the family's pets and had them spayed and adopted. They were in good health. Now we have been helping them with food and dog houses. Now the YouTubers are claiming that the dogs they are starved to death and being eaten by buzzards and flies. And then it's the same as the other one. Copy and pasted, is it? They are threatening to protest us for not taking the animals when we have no reason or legal authority to do so. We are the Hawkins County Humane Society. We are not related to the Humane Society of the US. We are also not a county-run facility. We are a non-profit. We are not animal control. What you make of this? Who's looking after the dogs if she's not at home? Because isn't Grandis gone away as well? And like this photograph or video of the dead dog, is that a dog that you've seen on the property before? And more than likely probably was just hit by a car. Like, I don't think these guys are going to stand by and let dogs like that starve to death. They're offline anyway at the moment. Let's paste that in. What do you make of it? Do you know how close it was to the property, Jana? And like where are you getting the Candice wasn't there for 3 weeks? Where has she been staying? She might have been crime. I wonder that. Candice said herself, Arnie Shell's life, she's staying with her friend Cathy. She's not most reliable when it comes to telling us information. And I wonder, is that something to be like, here, just, I don't want people to know I'm home alone. Like, she's been camping and fishing with Cathy for the last 3 weeks. Guys, they're just surely not going to just leave the dogs there without food, like, or not have someone. I don't know. Does she have any friends? Not have someone call out to feed them once a day or something? I tend to believe him as well. I think if there was something there, and why is Betty fighting with them like that? Jesus, like. Yeah, and I think that came before as well, John. There's a lot of wild dogs around there. Sometimes they just end up staying on the property. Yeah, that's a good point, right? The dog food definitely would. You wouldn't be able to leave it out. You'd have to get someone calling down once a day, obviously, ideally. But even if it was twice or just someone going back feeding the dogs. She doesn't strike me as someone who's going to just leave the dogs there knowing they're going to starve to death, really. Although I do believe the story about Don throwing the cat out to the dogs. I won't put that past him at all. Kitten. But what do you think? That Candace is just going to be like, right, that's grand, I'm going camping and boozing with Caddy. And the dogs can look after themselves. It's mad. Yeah, I wouldn't be able to leave. If the food was outside, there'd definitely be something to get to it. Boiled, but look, I think it's more than likely the dog was just unfortunately hit by a car. And the way things are now, things are slow in Summer's case. People will jump all over that. You kidding me? Get dead dog, Summer Wells in a thumbnail title, especially when your videos were struggling recently, and all of a sudden they've picked up again. So we've dead dogs. We've Candace getting thrown out of Ryan's concert. Summer Monkey and every other kid being thrown on a shoe. And absolutely nothing relevant or helpful in finding where Summer is. What else am I missing? Have I missed anything else? I don't think I did. Let's make our flags. Michelle's video was very good today as well, the summer stuff. Did you see that? The metadata from the TikTok video? Just to get the time. Like the next big update. What do you think? It's definitely going to be the confirmation one way or another of is this currently in front of a grand jury? And I do think there's something there, especially with the CPS stuff. All the talking for the last few weeks beforehand. The recent stuff on the news, the recent stuff on the news about the timeline, I thought was interesting. Why they're putting that into question? Not that it's not in question, but why they're reminding us all of it right now. Navillus, I'm not sure what. Like, it's a website where people can go on and design shoes, and then the website will sell those shoes. You can get the email there from the website. It's not going to last long. But I don't know what you're on about when you're hidden pictures. There's nothing really hidden. They're pretty upfront, right? Or is that the movies that people are on about? Do you think so, Evan? Like, that's what puts me off, like, making a specific video during the week there now about the dogs or Ryan and Candace. I just like, I don't want to make a 8 to 10, 15-minute video about that because it just doesn't feel relevant to me. Feels like I'm getting sucked into a drama or things that maybe don't matter. And what I was saying during the week, that can also lead to me all of a sudden being stuck on a 4, 5, 6, 7 hour live stream listening to some mad stuff. Do you know something that does still bother me? And I thought about making an up-to-date video on it. Is Candace's Facebook post. The day someone went missing, whether it happened at 5:06, 6:06. I've seen screenshots of both. But in a time period where we know absolutely nothing and we have so much little information, that really bothers me. Why was that posted? Why was that action taken? And how come no one has ever asked Candace? All these live streams be like, hey Candace, why did you post that on Facebook? Can you just give me a reason, please? Sherry, I'm just after seeing you left messages in the private chat there. I didn't even know you were up here. Sorry. Look at you, little dinger. Jumping up. Are you talking about the IMBD stuff? I think that's just trolling. I wouldn't get too caught up in that. And like, that's another thing that's been sent to. I think that's been sent to Brandy as well. That sort of stuff, and same with the psychics. Like, I put a community post up there, but one because I mentioned in a video a few videos back about one person in particular was just spamming a lot of comments about, and it just got a bit much. It was things like, oh, I've seen Summer or Monkey dead face down in this ditch or with this mark, blah, blah, blah. And then one of them was, oh, I've gotten onto Brandy and I've told her all this. I'm like, what the hell? What are you doing? Like, just the way she was writing it so vividly, the image of. And because I mentioned that, I think I said I hit one psychic because she got a bit too much. I just got a lot of grief then from people saying I'm bashing psychics. But it's the same with that IMBD stuff. I know that stuff has been sent to Brandy about the movies and the Photoshop pictures of the kids and stuff like that. I'm like, what's going on there? Or of all the things to troll, look at your trolling. Missing kids. Yeah, so and sometimes I'd be getting rid of some of these stuff because I'm like, I don't want people to see them, but these people are sending them directly to the family. What I'm going to drop. I'm going to drop that link again. Pay better attention this time. Guys, make sure and check out as well tomorrow. We should have Monkey's site up by then. It'll be much better than some other people's work. If I do say so myself. We have a nice little site there and we can get some good action. And I tested as well yesterday a QR code that will be able to link anything back to the site, so we can get that kind of printed on the poster and stuff like that. So I'll have that. I'm going to tear into it now again after this. And we'll have her all sorted for tomorrow. And I know the next few days as well, because what happens with these things is I'm going to be looking over this now 20, 30, 40 times. And then all of a sudden the site will go live and I'll spot a spelling mistake on one page, or some little thing will annoy me and I'll try and change it. But I am looking for help with that. If there is anyone with any ideas or proofreading or anything like that, just pop me a mail and I'll be able to get the updates done straight away. Don't assume that I've seen like a spelling mistake if there's something like that there. Because it's a lot different to the it's a lot different to summer, isn't it? In terms of the actions that what we can do, and good chance Monkey's out there and we can bring them home. Like, whereas I think we all knew from early days with summer that something was not quite right. Like Maddie, we were talking last night. And even the thing about Maddie, I think, is even if Maddie was taken and it was a traffic type situation, because she's such a distinctive eye, like, you're obviously not going to know that when you're taking a kid. But there's a good chance that we can imagine the reach, you know. That's all it is. Look at Roma there earlier on. They started putting kids onto their transfer announcements, and all of a sudden, in 2 years, they found 12 missing kids because they just got the face of that kid in front of person who knew something. I just have to go back in there just to block someone. I have to go in directly. I don't know why people think that I think I know everything. I don't at all. Otherwise, if I did, I'd stop. Oh, you got there. Thanks, Sarah. But yeah, that's what I want to try and do even during the week. No, I'll keep the summer stream on a Sunday. But unless there's something major bugging me, like, do you guys want to know about Candice not getting into a Brian Upchurch concert, you know? What else was Anonymous on about during the week? I seen with is Ernie arrested again? More drama. But I seen on one of the clips was a Benny calling. Like that's it. Like that's like if we're not, that's just stuff that's what we were talking about. Benny calling the police and saying that he's Ernie's right for court, and they're confirming that he got arrested or some crap like that. Just a load of nonsense. But I've just scheduled him for next Sunday. If there is anything mad during the week that happens and I don't touch on it, I'll come back to next Sunday. And if anyone wants to come up as well, if anyone wants to come up next Sunday, by all means do. All they do is go into that tone and harass. When harass the TBI to aid in a search, you say you want to help harassing phone lines. Won't help somewhere. Am I after missing something? Oh, you're Purple Hearts. I was like, what do you always want to do? Anonymous is like my new short person I go to for any of that stuff. And Jason's brilliant as well, I think. Do you know what? Because I know she won't mind. I thought this was a brilliant video. I think it summed up a lot of us. I love as well how thick Jason's accent gets when she's mad. Have you seen this?
I was just listening to somebody's live, and they were playing somebody else's live who allegedly talks to Candace. Whatever the fuck. Today is the 10th month, right? This person, the person whose video is being played, says off. We were talking about that like, I don't know, day 10. Anyway, now this person knows that Dawn had allegations against him before for essaying Summer. You mean to tell me you're going to have the absolute ball sack to come out here on the anniversary of her missing day and say that there were allegations against her father for essaying her? That's what we're going to do. It's not bad enough, right? That everybody and their brother now is talking about essay with the kids, when before that wasn't even allowed. Now it's constant. It's like the fucking topic of the month, which is disgusting. And somebody needs to be punched directly in the fucking face. Anyway, so the person says, yeah, I've always known there was essay abuse happening. You've always known? Have you? So why didn't you do anything about it then? And how do you think allegations work, fuckface? Do you think you call CPS and the police and you're like, so I think this little girl is being essayed by her father. And they're like, oh, okay, let me write that down. We're going to write that down and leave it for an allegation for later in case she ever goes missing. No, they come in and examine. A doctor would have to examine her. Essay allegation. That's how that works, in case you didn't know. You don't just say it and it's logged for later. So either one, you're a friggin' liar and you're just making shit up for views, or there were allegations and CPS and the police did nothing. Right? None of this helps find Summer. Not one bit of it. Not one bit of it is helping anybody do anything except the fucking most naive of the naive who seriously believe all.
I know Chasen is cursing her, but she's normally not like this at all. This is her unplugged channel. And she's just mad, guys. She's furious, like just annoyed with it as well, what was going on that week.
All of these rumors and will run with them as fast as they can, like they're Olympic fucking runners. Meanwhile, most of them can't get off their fucking couch. Listen, how dare you people do this on any day but today? You know what I mean? Like, I'm so sick of this case. I'm so sick of the fucking people coming out of the woodwork acting like they know something, and it's such bullshit. It makes me want to go find them and punch them in the face. Anyway, happy Easter weekend, if you're the practicing kind. I love you. Bye.
I loved it. I won't lie. I know she was cursing her a lot, but she was driven to that, and that's her unplugged page. She wants to. But I think it just summed up a lot of us, like on that day in the week, all the stuff that was happening. Like, is this more of it going on this week? Is it more of, like, I worry too about some of the clip channels if there's nothing happening, or how are they okay with that, or are they, no, I need something getting 10, 15, 20,000 views every day, so I'll make something happen. I love how thick her accent got there. It would be crazy for her to have a conversation with Brooklyn, New York accent. She's Boston. Yeah. Although I had to go off. I love people from Boston, but I had a small go off them. Someone took it as a go in one of my live streams because I was talking about the history of the Irish over in America and how at one stage we were going back a long time now, like when we were working in the mines together, we were over there. The Irish and the blacks were together, both suffering. The Irish were at home suffering, and the Irish, there's a famous open letter from the people in Ireland to the people in Ireland over in America, basically saying you need to stand with your black friends, and they're looking for the same things what we're looking for, a home. and especially around the kind of Boston area, instead of sticking with our black friends and helping them, a lot of the Irish became cops and helped marginalise and help push them down. So we did kind of turn our back, and that's why there's a lot of the Boston Irish cop. Do you know, you all hear that? If you go, I'm not talking about the current people or anything like that. I'm talking about going way back when the Irish first became cops in the States. Along there was just, you know, it's said as such a kind of proud thing in America, the Irish cop, but I don't think people know that, the kind of history of it. And a long time ago, because of that switch, a lot of the Irish people at home were just so disappointed in the Irish in the States for that. And the other thing I was saying that people loved is undigging to. There's a word to understand in Irish. So undigging to means do you understand, or digging to, like undig 'em, I understand. And that was shortened when they were working together to do you dig it? And that's how that word got into black culture. That was from the Irish and the blacks working together. I'm not sure about that. That hush. I wouldn't judge it on a wrench, if that's what you're judging it on. I don't have much time for I struggle to listen to BK, to be honest. Even that took me days to get over that 6-hour live stream because the amount of spitting and coughing that was going on in my ears. And I'm not sure the intentions there at all. DTC, what are you thinking? There's a link pinned to the top of the chat there if you wanna take it. That hasn't been released at all, Caroline. Or Carolina. Probably a good reason. You would imagine it's attached to a case of some sort. Because, yeah, it's part of the ongoing. I'm just not sure, Kerry, whether that investigation is is it a CPS, or is it something got to do with somewhere, or the way they were kind of talking the last time? It feels as if it's all in one, especially when they were talking about an attorney, because like the lead investigator said that because there is an attorney that was appointed to Candace for the CPS case, it leaks over into the summer stuff. So that suggests that there's a link of some sort. I think so, Terry, yeah. I wonder, will we ever get to hear it? I don't know. I struggle. I struggle, Susie, to be honest. Like that whole stuff for Ernie is what's that got to do with summer? Is he arrested as well, guys? You know that for a fact? Because I know the page isn't there at the moment. Or there was a post put up saying, I think the name of it was changed as well or something. And there was a post put up saying they're closed. Hiya. Hey, how are you?
I'm doing well, thank you.
I'm just going to kill my piano. Thanks for taking the link. Can
I'm
you hear me
sorry,
okay?
is there an echo?
No, it's okay for
Okay.
me anyway.
All right, I can't see the chat, but a few of us were discussing in chat about the possibility of maybe featuring missing children in airports. And I was just trying to get a discussion started about that and maybe plant some ideas to help get it off the ground. I was just wondering if you had any thoughts on that.
I like it. In terms of in what way, would you be thinking would be the best to? Because that might tie into something there. No, we were talking as well, did you, about the QR codes? Because it's just so easy now to have this printed anywhere. Like, so if there's any, like, trying to think of what's being printed in airports, you're obviously going to have boarding passes. You're going to have your duty-free stuff.
That's
But
true.
it's definitely something that,
Well,
like,
I'm
I've
sorry, go
never
ahead.
seen anything about a missing kid in an airport. Have you?
Not that I can recall, and I've been to the airport plenty. I know it's a great place to pick up viruses and other illnesses because of everybody traveling through. And just the idea of everybody traveling, I think that would be possibly a really great way to get the exposure for some of these missing children, because people are going to and from all sorts of places, and you never know. I mean, if it saves one child, it might be a worthwhile idea and worth looking into at least.
Yeah. No, I like it. I'm actually just gonna take open a notepad here just to take, because even while you were thinking about that there, no, I was thinking car parks and airports maybe another good place, or like what would you search if you're going to an airport? You like that is probably something you search, is it? If you were going in a car, you're going to search the parking rates, check in even just the airport websites.
The departure times, yeah. The airport websites for the different airlines is an idea. The printed materials, like you were saying, the boarding passes, gate passes. I think that may be a little too difficult to get it on there. Maybe like the departure board, where they have the flights and arrivals and departures. Maybe they can feature them up there. I don't know. I'm just trying to think because it's
But the
just
thing now
hard
with
to.
QR codes is just they're so easy to put on. It'd be very easy to have one of them now on a screen.
But it
And all
takes, someone would have to scan the code though. I mean, it wouldn't be like flashed to them like a picture of a child where they were last seen, what they look like. It's just an extra step. I mean, a lot of people don't even scan QR codes.
Yeah. I was thinking about that as well. I think it's the few QR codes that I've seen, if you give, sometimes the less information is there, the more likely I am to scan because I'm just a bit nosy. Whereas, if I know what it is before I'm scanning, I'd be like, oh no, I don't want to look at that. Whereas if it's kind of a bit mysterious or something like that, you're like, what's that? I'll check it out. I might be more likely to kind of give it a scan then.
I don't know. I was just thinking back to like the 1980s, and well, because I'm older, but they used to feature missing children on milk cartons. And I
Yeah.
was trying to remember who spearheaded that campaign. I don't know if it was John Walsh, or I was just wondering if anybody knew, but I'm sure, I think he's got a foundation, and maybe we can just start talking to people and trying to get this off the ground, check the feasibility of it, because it seems like a worthwhile thing. And I think that if people are really interested in finding missing children, they need to start thinking outside of the box a little bit and paying less attention to the drama.
Yeah.
That's all I wanted to say. So thank you for listening to me. And, if you're willing to give it more thought, I can send you an email and maybe
Yeah,
do some
definitely.
research.
Definitely. And even like once people start thinking about that stuff, no, you'd be surprised Like, it happens to me all the time. The ideas that will just randomly come into your head there now the next few days about this, you know, the fact that you've planted a few seeds and people will start thinking, but it's definitely a good idea. Or some way to target, maybe like you're obviously then like, do you really want to target tourists that are going out of the country or out of the area? You'd probably want to target more internal flights and stuff like that.
Exactly. Yeah. Domestic
But
flights.
I suppose if there are people who are living in that state, then why not? I suppose even if they're going out, but you just wouldn't want to be probably focused too much on tourists. I don't know. I'm just thinking aloud here now as well. But it's definitely something. I don't think I have the article up here on the missing kids. So that was started in Iowa. But I think a lot of people were saying that they were kind of traumatized by it and it lost the kind of impact that it had as well.
That's a good point. I wouldn't want to see it, pouring my milk in my coffee every morning. I mean, that's a bad way to start the day. But, if you're at an airport, maybe just flashing the kid's picture. I mean, just something, just to put it in their brains and say, wow, I think I saw a kid that may have looked like that. Or, the subconscious is very deep. So just getting their pictures out there in any way possible. And I don't know, I just think that we could be doing more. And I think that you guys on YouTube are doing a great job, many of you. And I just wanted to thank you for keeping the pressure on law enforcement to help find these children and even to help find these children. It's just devastating to think about it. I'm a mother and I couldn't imagine losing any of my children. So thank you for what you guys are doing.
Yeah.
Have a good day.
All right. Thanks for coming up, DT. I appreciate that.
Thank you. Take care. Bye-bye.
All right. Have a good day. My connection was a small bad there towards the end. It is a good idea though, guys, isn't it? And any ideas at all, going back to what Roma did here, like that's all, like a little Italian football, they're not little, but an Italian football club, all of a sudden just changes to add in a picture of a missing kid at the end of their transfer announcement videos, a very tiny part of their social media. And because of that change, they found 12 kids. It's incredible, like. And it would make you think what other people could do that have big platforms like that. Look, QR codes there now. They knew I was talking about QR codes. Like, imagine. It would make you, like, why didn't the other clubs pick up on this then straight away? Or big time, like, what's the main tweets that you have over in the States going out from your basketball, NFL basketball teams? I assume it wouldn't probably be transfers like this, but probably draft picks, would it? I don't know. But, like, what a brilliant idea just to put that into the videos like that. The link from Michael's Flyers, which, yeah, I can get you. They're in any of my monkey videos. I have all the links down below. I'll just get them there and I'll actually link them in. Because I want to make sure. They're not actually in the one scheduled. Because I'm going to update them as well, Sarah, with the QR code of the website. Once the website is live, I'll have the QR code, then I'll change the flyers just to have that down and say, like, maybe like the bottom left. So that anyone looking at the flyers in person could scan them, or if you're looking on your phone as well and you screenshot it or you even double tap, it will bring it straight in. Just going back there, getting 2 seconds. The hell? Ah, I have them here. Can you open that link? I think you can. Does that look alright? I'm trying to find there where it came up for me. Oh, I'm way behind. That's why. If there's any problems with those links, I'll be able to send you a new one. But I think they're good. Today, that's the job. And even after tomorrow as well, like we'll have that page on a website where you'll be able to go on and be like, which flyer suits me best for whatever I'm doing. Whether it's sharing on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and there'll be multiple choices as well. I've seen a few other nice ones as well. I must get them added in there. That's a good idea, Sherry. I could even put one of them on the website that would just a template, for people to print out. So that if they wanted to print it out and just cut it up themselves into 16, 20 ones. What would you get? Maybe 3 going across? 3 by 9 maybe? 3 by 8? But like we will with the website, we'll be able to all that central. So we'll have one page for kind of all that stuff. Got a couple. Do you have your bracelet on? You do. Yeah, we'll definitely. I think I know John has a lot in his plate at the moment, doesn't he? I don't know what's going on there. I've seen some other content creator make a lot of content on it. On is it John is fighting with his daughter for custody of his grandkids? It's a bit messy, but he'd definitely be interested in all that stuff. I'd love the look at the QR codes up there now. The fact that we could do something. What you can do as well, I've seen on some of them. So do you know all the white patches on the QR codes? I want to see, does it work? See all the white patches there? Just the one time I want to look at an ad, then it doesn't pop up. You can put text and stuff inside there, or pictures. So I might put above it maybe like find monkey, scan me, or scan her. And then down below in the QR code, the way we have on the logo, pictures of his faces, just picture of his little faces in the white part. Maybe a bit of text as well. Because it doesn't seem to impact the scanning at all. The white section of it. I seen one with one picture in it, so I'm not too sure yet, but I'm definitely going to test it. Oh, guys, I'm loving. It might be worth our while doing a dedicated stream on this stuff, is it? People seem to be well interested in there, and I am too. I love all the ideas like this. Imagine even being able to put some sort of plan together where you're like, right, here this week we're going to work together and locate and email 150, 200 hotels. Can split it up. A few of us take one side of state, take another side. I don't know. Between that, the QR codes, the airports, it'd be amazing if we could just all get together and start logging it and try and get something over the line. That'll make a difference. I definitely think with the QR codes, they're so easy. It's so easy to be able to put it anywhere, even flashing at the end of a video. Put it on a coffee cup. How many people there are going to buy their coffee in wherever, Starbucks, Costa, your little hipster coffee house, like all those coffee cups? Or imagine being able to put one of them at the end. Did you see, actually, guys, because I was thinking about the Chiron Hormone Foundation. I'm going off topic here now, but it's still on. Do you know what? I'll get the article up for you. Kamarie, Holland. You see, her dad was talking to the news last week. For anyone that doesn't know, I have a video on that. Kamarie was, her father had custody. Her mother called on Sunday night. He talks in her. He wasn't even going to open the door to her. She wanted to take her for the night. He agreed. Kamarie was handed off within an hour or two to a guy as a transaction. He murdered her. An awful, brutal case. And why won't you open now? I have her. He's up for the death penalty anyway. That's going to trial in September. So is her mother's not up for the death penalty, but she'll get life. But her dad was talking to the news last week. My heart breaks for Roma Foundation, because he's talking about two things here. I'll try to find it. He has GoFundMe up at the moment. So Kamarie's story gripped countless of hearts throughout her community. She was or killed. Now Kamarie's father. Look at the charges. If anyone wants to see how horrific that is, look at the charges against him. What he done to her. He also recorded some of it after she was dead. It's one of the worst you'll ever read. Be careful looking her up. Kamarie's father, of course, still confused and heartbroken over the way he's never ever going to get over that. But he said he's now ready to honour his daughter's legacy in the hopes of helping children and parents to find themselves in a similar situation. My daughter is gone, but behind her name, which I'm going to keep relevant, I'm going to fight for any other kid who is put in this predicament. You may remember 37-year-old her mother, Kirsty. That's the Jeremy Williams is the guy. Kirsty Sippel is the mother. Are both in several charges for the death of Kamarie Holland, including 3 counts of felony murder, 2 counts each of sex trafficking charges. The young girl's body was found in an abandoned home a day after her on December the 13th, a day her father said his life will be shattered to pieces. He shared his last memory of her alive. Her mom stepped in. I wasn't about to answer the door. Kamarie came to my room all excited, and anyhow, she ran to the room, hugged me as always, and kissed me and said, I love you, Daddy. I'll see you in the morning. That was the last words I heard from her. Now Holland is petitioning for a new law called Kamarie's Law. This won't get over the line the way it is, but it might evolve into something else. sparked by a recent plea by Williams. So the guy that did it has tried to say he's insane to get off the death penalty. So I just don't like the fact that anyone could lose their kid and they could give the person who did it an excuse to get off. No one should have to go through the extra pain thinking that they might get off easy and doing that to a kid. Already garnering nearly, I think it has about 2 or 3. No, I'll share the link to it there as well. Signatures in a matter of 2 days. Holland's online petition states if passed, Kamarie's law would make it illegal in the state of Alabama for defendants to be able to claim mental illness following a heinous crime against children. That'll be very difficult to get over the line, but there's maybe something else that he can do there. And I like he's grieving now as well, and he's trying to honour her legacy, so I love it. And there, yeah, I have it in here actually. We talked to Russell County District Attorney Ken Davis, who said every defendant, no matter what the crime, legally has the right for a psychological evaluation if requested. I'd love to see some sort of law related to this case that's kind of more proactive. Something that could possibly, if it was in place, have stopping this. Like, I'm unsure whether he had to, whether it was just a gesture of goodwill, him giving Kamarie to the mother that night, or whether it was she had the right. I don't know. I'm just thinking just something maybe a bit more proactive than reactive, because that won't get over the line as is. I'm definitely not going to let up. Holland told us, I'm pretty sure I will do a little more brainstorming. Yeah, good. That's good. That's nice. And imagine what he's going through here now as well. You know, he's I don't know how. Look at the images that he's going to have, and especially come this trial in September. And then he's going to come up to December, first year anniversary. But those images are in his head of what happened to his daughter for the rest of his life. I'm pretty sure I'll do a little bit more brainstorming, adding tweaks to it. It's going to be a definite thing. I know he won't get off. There's only one thing I really want, but I'll leave that alone. And this is the second thing then that he's doing. So Kamarie's father is also in the early stages of creating a non-profit in honour of his daughter's initials. Can all men accept real love, instead evil? He said he will help 3 different organisations dealing with addiction, then also children. I don't like the name. I know what he's trying to do with the initial. Look at me, the poor man, a grieving father after going through what he's through, and I'm like, this law won't pass. I don't like your name. But I do want to try and anything at all that he's going to do, I want to try and support and give clout. It'd be nicer, I think, just calling it like the Chiron. And look at that, you have KH and KH, like the Chiron Hormone Foundation. Just a Kamarie Hormone Foundation. Guys, it'd be nice if you look at her. God. My daughter, just as well as anyone's daughter nor son, deserves to be tortured, let alone killed regardless. This law will all but guarantee the harshest punishment regarding harming kids. Also, my daughter really loved people and she wanted to be famous. So with this law, your fame and way to help other kids, Princess, keep smiling down on us. I linked that in. It'd be nice to, like I said, I don't think it's going to get over the line as is. It'll probably evolve into something else. But I know Corey's reading all them. Do you know, it'd be nice for him to get any messages of support, because just can't imagine what that man's going through. Did that work? That link looks a bit dodgy. I don't know if that doesn't look like a proper link on my side. TTC, thank you so much for that. And thanks for coming up. I'll definitely be talking about this stuff. I was even talking during the week about the difference between like doing the website for Monkey and doing other work, boring work for products or some rubbish. Like it's just so much more rewarding and fulfilling when you're doing things like this, because you're like, you could be making some bit of a difference, you know, and it's easier to do as well. Don't have to beat yourself up to sit down and do it. Does that link work for you there, guys? The one I sent in for change.org? That community is still shook by that. They're never going to... Anyone, I think. Anyone who knows what he did there and understands that. I still don't get it, guys. I still don't get the conversation. And that'll probably come out now in the trial in September. Like, how does that conversation happen between a mother and someone wanting to buy her daughter as a temporary transaction? Who starts that conversation? Was it the mother? Was it him? How did these people meet each other? I don't know. Just absolutely blows my mind. And I think they have it here. I think, as far as I know, they have all the text messages and communication between the two of them. Oh, did you? Oh, thanks so much. That'll mean a lot to him. It will. I know he's on there, like, reading all the comments. Brilliant. He's a long road ahead of him as well, guys. Like, you have that trial in September, and then you have the... he's still in shock, as anyone will be. It's been what? 4 months? 5 months? I know there might be some people there that don't know the case. I don't want to talk too much about it because it's horrible. But I have videos on it if you want to go back. Or if you just Google the charges, you'll see. This is something as well that I use as an example because, like I said, I don't understand how this happens. And there's loads of people like me who are like, that can't possibly happen. But it does. And this is a prime example of it. And this probably would have gone a small bit under the radar, not locally. But if it wasn't for the mother's interview in the radio station, that's when I first came across it. I was like, what the hell's going on here? As horrible and as sad as it is, this stuff is probably going on in the majority of states and countries. No, she's not. She's definitely not a mother. Guys, I enjoyed this stream. I didn't have much of a plan, to be honest, coming into it. Didn't really talk much about the stuff that I did. But I enjoyed just chatting. I love the airport stuff as well and other stuff we can do. I'm definitely going to schedule in a stream like that. And I enjoy those ones as well, honest. Like, I've had streams, like even the monkey streams there might be only 40 or 50 of us, and they're so much more enjoyable than, I don't know, go to the opposite, a stream with 700-800. But yeah, I'm gonna thanks for joining me. Thanks for my lovely chat as always. I have the best chat. I know everyone says it. Everyone is like, no, my chat's the best. They don't. They're lying. Mine's the best. And we have Monkeys one tomorrow. If any of you are around tomorrow, check in for Monkeys website. I then I'll have my normal few videos during the week, and this again next Sunday. And I am going to schedule something in because I love some of the ideas and thoughts there around QR codes and airports and just something. If we can just start something and get something over the line, like how rewarding and fulfilling would that be? Anyway, please give the stream a like on the way out, will you? Thanks so much, Cherry and Carrie. Carrie was in the chat for about an hour yesterday before I realised she was there, and I never even told her I gave her the wrench. And Sarah. It gets awfully stressful. You'll have to give Aaron a few names for the list. I have a podcast done, I must edit it. I actually have it done from 2 days ago, but I haven't got a chance to edit it yet. Because we're talking in that. I think there's 4 people on the list, Sarah, as far as I know now. But they've been named and shamed anyway in the podcast. Which 2 people and 2 objects, I think. But anyway, thanks so much, guys. God bless. Have a good Sunday.